Hello, and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hey, Timmy.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I feel like absolute dog shit today.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what my freaking deal is, but it's all fucked up.
Well, I mean, you feel like dog shit? You are what you eat.
No, Myka, I haven't eaten any damn dog shit recently.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Then how do you explain all the fucking clean streets around here?
They got a new initiative.
No, yeah. Is your new name Initiative?
No, it's not. What is this? This is a bad start to
This
the
is
show.
the start of the show where we find out that Tim eats dog shit.
That's not true. You can't just
Confirmed by me.
No, don't point at the camera. I do that. Wrong.
Stop looking at me. I'm looking at you.
Oh, God. R.I.P.
Oh, Kevin Meaney?
Yes.
Or the shit that you ate?
I didn't eat any shit.
Now, Tim, when it comes back out, does it look like the shit when it was on the ground?
No, it comes out. Here's the thing. I eat it fresh.
Yeah.
And it comes out white.
Oh, what?
Yes.
What do you mean white?
You know white dog shit when it sits out and dries out in the sun?
You're thinking of bird shit.
No, I'm thinking of dog shit too.
So before you eat shit, you like examine a lot of dog shit. You watch it age. You see it turn white, and then you're like, "No, that is too gross for me."
Yeah.
Gross.
It's
Tim.
gone bad, you fool. Can't be eating bad dog shit.
Dude, I tell you about it. I had cottage cheese this morning that I was like, "Who can know?"
That's true about all that. Myka,
What?
The people,
What?
The people probably don't know, but I put up all these new lights and stuff. How does it seem in our studio now?
Oh, well, it seems very lit.
Yeah, it is lit in here, yo. It's
I wish
lit
I
as hell,
had
for
like
real.
balloons to drop and Diddy to come in.
Yes, we're having freak-offs in here.
We're having a free Diddy party this Saturday. Meet us at McCarran Park.
Yes, we're having a free Diddy party Saturday after the softball game. God damn. I couldn't have fucked up worse at softball this Saturday, Myka.
Lay it on me, brother.
Man, well, you came just in time to not see me fuck up. They absolutely rocketed a ball to me at first base, and I jumped over it instead of trying to get it because I thought I was going to get hurt.
What are you, in a children's movie about kids who suck at baseball?
Yes.
Jumped over it.
I needed
What was it, a bee?
I needed angels in the damn infield, and this one I was playing first base. Then they hit one up, and I dove for it, and it was like slow motion. I'm diving. It's in my glove. I'm putting my other hand on top of it, and then the ball squirts out from under my hand. I do a damn barrel roll on the ground.
It squirts out.
Yes.
You squeezed it so hard it squirted out?
No, I missed it in my glove, and it popped out.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, yes. And then they go, oh, no. Oh, it was so sad.
They didn't hurt you, did they? Because nobody better lay a finger on my butterfingers.
What the fuck? I'm not a damn butterfinger.
Tim, you just described exactly that.
Well,
you said a ball squirted out of your hand like so much chicken in Ina Garten's kitchen.
Wow, what a reference.
Thank
what
you.
A reference for I don't know who.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Tim's trying to anti-queer bait. Tim's trying to no homo Ina Garten, but you know who she
the
is.
freaking Ina Garten?
Don't even with that talk.
I don't know who that is.
Well, she is the famous chef who has this husband who makes all the money and is never around named Jeffrey, and she hangs out with all her gay pals on Food Network.
Oh, well, who's that other lady? The barefoot Contessa.
That's her.
Oh, well, say that, dumbass. When I say who's Ina Garten, say the barefoot Contessa. I only know her by her stage name.
Dear Lord.
I didn't know her name was Ina Garten.
So we're caught up?
Now we are.
All right.
And then a ball got absolutely smashed.
I fucking knew you knew who Ina Garten was.
Well, I know who the Barefoot Contessa is, and I know all the gays like that show.
Yes.
But Eric the Rocket Monocle fully dove his 40-year-old body out and snagged a fucking...
You just ruined his entertainment career because you missed a ball?
I mean, okay. I don't think that me saying Eric's age is going to ruin his entertainment career.
Agents and were like trying to make an AI of him, and now they can't.
Of Eric Monocle?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. No,
He's 40 now and too old to abuse.
no one's ever looked at Eric Monocle and said, there's a young man over there.
Eric Monocle needs to step into J.K. Simmons' shoes ASAP.
He really does, but he had an absolutely incredible snag.
You guys know Eric Monocle, right?
I'll put up a photo of him, maybe.
All right, good.
Maybe I'll put he's got a very small head. Maybe I'll put up that photo of him wearing Skoy's hat, where his hat he looks like he's wearing his dad's hat.
Oh, look at that.
God, don't do that. Now I gotta do it.
Well, then stop fucking teasing the most exciting image anyone could possibly conjure.
Everyone knows goddamn Eric Monocle. He's a household damn name.
I don't know what was in my mouth, but it's going on the carpet.
Don't be saying shit like I don't know what was in my damn mouth. Unbelievable. Myka, we're off to a rocky start because you've been rude to me mostly. And I'm not feeling it because I feel like shit from eating all this dog shit on the damn street.
And on the field, I hear.
Yeah, really been bad over there at the shop. It's because Tommy McNamara, friend of the show, wasn't there. Every time Tommy's not been there, I've played bad. Every time Tommy's been there, I've played good.
What do you think it means?
I think I need to impress Tommy, and I don't give a shit about anyone else on the team.
You do it to impress Tommy.
I mean, what better thing in life is there than Tommy looking up at you proudly?
A man who has been jumped no less than 12 times.
He's had a tough life, and I need to impress him. I'm trying to do a what's that thing where the lady got that black kid?
Oh, Blindside.
I'm trying to do a Blindside but I'm the black kid now, and Tommy's the lady.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that for Tommy. I'm trying to blindside him.
I'm really regretting I didn't say Angelina Jolie when you asked.
That's what?
For what's that thing where the lady
because she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. What's their kid's name? It's something like Rosenblatt or something. What's her kid's name?
It's Triceratops.
It could be. We don't know these celebs.
Yeah.
These celebs.
Ceratops if it's a boy.
You know why they called him Triceratops?
Here comes something homophobic.
Well, because they were down to try anything, you know?
Oh, okay. Oh, gross.
I slurped too hard and choked on my water a little bit. I was trying to do a funny gag.
And people are like, this woman is such a red flag for being so mean to her boyfriend. But they don't see shit like this, where he can't drink water.
I was doing it for a fucking gag to impress Tommy.
No, you did a gag and it impressed no one.
Yeah, not like those movies I watch where gagging's encouraged. You know what I'm talking about?
Porn.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
Porn.
Yep.
Pornography.
Yep.
Film.
Those are the movies that those are the films that I'm talking about. The films.
Fuck. What? Water is so hard to drink.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. With this administration in there and them doing cuts to the EPA, our water's been nastier than ever.
It's just PA these days.
Pissing ass in there.
It is pissing ass.
Yeah. And it used to be
pubes and assholes.
It used to be electronic pissing ass, and now it's just regular pissing ass.
That would be a step in the right direction. Fight AI.
Yes. Anyways, I'm coming out with a new AI podcast.
I'm cutting that right at coming out.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know it's dudes that I blow.
That's nice. What's your AI podcast about?
Oh, it's about me and Jeff Sheen hanging out, being friends.
Didn't you already do that podcast and he gave up on you?
Yeah, he gave up on me. Here's a funny Jeff Sheen story that just happened. So he had to move out of his apartment because they're selling his building, you know?
Because they're like, it smells like Jeff in here. We gotta fucking sell this bitch before it lingers.
So he gets to his new place today, says he's locked out. Turns out he just didn't turn his key hard enough, and they had to get a locksmith in. his brittle fingers.
I don't know what's happening.
And then he had to pay a locksmith $40 to open the door.
It?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess because he didn't have to change the locks.
Right.
That's insane. They should have charged him $100 just cause.
The guy took the key from Jeff and goes, here's how a man does it.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable. Should we call
Well, you should
him?
go, well, then how should I do it?
Should we call Jeff?
Why?
Okay, we won't.
I
guess we only call Sam Evans, really.
We like Sam Evans.
Yeah, Sam Evans is a good man, but I don't even know what he's been up to. And we don't have anything to call him about. Did you do anything exciting this week? I'm turning the air on. It's hot in here.
Yeah, no, it's...
The lights are hot as shit, Myka. It's hot as fuck.
They're LED. They emit no heat.
Feel them. They're mildly warm.
They're not hot at all, and you know that. That was so funny.
No, they are hot.
No, oh yeah, should I touch
Well,
yours?
they're not
It's
hot.
different.
They're warm, but
No,
I'm
they're-
sweating. Look
Tim-
at me. Look at this sweat.
Ugh.
Yes, exactly.
He just licked his finger and rubbed it on his forehead.
You can see that I didn't do that.
Yeah, but they can't hear that.
Oh, I guess if you're listening, I didn't do that.
Yes, he did.
What the fuck? Why the fuck would you blame? You're like our freaking president.
Hey, Tim, stop waving the Israeli flag around. It's insensitive
To who?
to others.
Oh no. Well, I hate to other people.
Yeah. I did do something interesting this week. Thank you. I turned down a job.
Whoa. Okay. And so this is the fucking motherfucker who's always like, Tim, get a job.
Yeah.
Tim, get a job.
Yeah.
And now a job presents itself to her and she says, mm-mm.
Well, you know, actually, I didn't even turn it down. I withdrew from the process.
Wow. Leave them wanting more.
You know what happened is I didn't want to work.
I don't want to work, so I withdrew from the process.
Yeah. I just want to bang on the Tim all day. You know, like, to cut that out.
No, absolutely not. I will not be
You
cutting
must.
it. Well, then I'm cutting out the part where you said I licked my finger and rubbed it on my head.
No, that was good. That was funny. This is a funny podcast, not a one where I bomb.
No, your bomb stays in, dumbass.
Shit. And you wonder what's so fucked up is I was like, I don't have anything, but I'll come up with something by the time I get there. And I didn't.
Brother, I've been there almost every day of my life, all day long.
Yeah.
It's so rare. I don't know why I think I can do it. Because it's so rare. Like, in my head.
Tim.
Always.
Dude, that trick is for people who pull it off all the time.
Always in my head, I'm like, I got nothing, but I'll get there. And I almost never do.
Oh, no.
I probably have like a 15% hit rate.
No, my man's the Wayne Gretzky of finishing sentences.
Here's the thing, though. When I do it, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And it's not good enough to wipe away the memory of all the times I didn't do it.
Or to wipe all the spit off your forehead
My
from
God,
your finger.
It didn't happen.
I did. So it was funny because during the job interview, she was like, and if this doesn't like sound like your thing, just let me know, like, no big deal. And up until that point, it had never occurred to me that I could just like not want to do a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I don't have a job. I have to get a job. Everyone's saying how hard it is to get a job. Every job that comes up, I should like fight to the death for.
Right.
And then she said, and I wrote it down.
Oh.
But I remember the exact moment I was like, I'm going to take her up on that offer of saying no.
Okay.
She said the phrase directional ideas in a marketing perspective. And I was like, I hate everything about that sentence.
That's an odd sentence. Directional ideas in a what? In a
marketing perspective. And that was one of the things I was supposed to bring to the table. I was like, considering I don't know what you're saying, I'm going to say this is a pass for me.
Yeah. And you know what? As a guy who has no sense of direction, I could absolutely never do that job.
Absolutely not. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty brutal because she's like, oh, this job will be like only 5 to 10 hours a week. And I'm like, not including all the shit time I need to spend learning how to do what you're fucking talking about.
I feel like, fuck. I dropped the microphone. I am not a Butterfingers. I feel. I can't believe I just did that.
It's because your hand's so slick with spit.
It's because my body's so weak from how I feel.
Yeah, maybe if you would eat more than dog shit, you'd have a little strength.
I thought if I ate
What are these dogs eating that even my man can't feel strong after eating their shit? I ask you.
I feel like if I ate the shit of the strongest dogs,
you'd be better.
I'm only eating Cane Corso, Bull Mastiff.
Yeah.
Big shits.
Yeah, is that what you should be doing better.
You'd think.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Directional motivation and an upward
withdrawing
marketing.
out of employment. So
yeah.
Back to you, pal. Time to get a real job.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, tell me what you've done.
Well, I've decided to work directionally in a marketing venue type situation.
Yeah, cool.
Where I'm marketing a venue upwards.
Yeah, that's why I had to write it down. It was such a nonsensical sentence that I was like, if I don't write this down verbatim, I'll never remember what the fuck she said.
I bet you say it one more time.
Directional ideas in a marketing perspective.
Dude,
it's only 6 words. Couldn't for the life of me repeat it again.
Have you ever seen that meme or that GIF where it says how bro felt coming up with this, and it's a pen and the paper's on fire as he's writing it? That's how whoever came up with that sentence was probably like, I fucking cooked. I absolutely cooked in the most corporate way someone could.
The thing is, she wasn't even that corporate. She was like super hipster, had like all kinds of different bangs,
Oh, that's what we need to start a trend of. Were they different lengths, the bangs?
Yeah.
Is that a thing that people are doing? Because I just thought of it right now from what
the thing I just said someone did.
But were they different colors?
No.
We need to section them off and make them different colors.
Hello, Birds of Prey, Margot Robbie.
Fuck.
Go on with your brand new idea.
Remember how hot every chick thought they were when they were wearing that outfit, and they were all still pretty busted?
I mean, you can't be trying to be Margot Robbie and then think you look good, because everyone's going to think of Margot Robbie.
It's like, I'd bang you, but I suck.
You got to try to be like the hot Wendy's girl.
Yeah.
Lower the bar.
They did that. They did the hot Wendy's girl on the commercials, and everyone wanted to fuck her. Even Dave Thomas himself.
Yeah. They're like, how old does she get?
But they did a hot Wendy's girl.
Yeah.
They did that. I don't know why they stopped doing that. Maybe because everyone kept walking into Wendy's trying to stick their dick in a goddamn Frosty to cool it down.
Oh, yeah. I was always wondering how they made it taste so different.
Well, first...
that flavor is unreplicated.
The Frosty?
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. Actually, this is what it was. That people were getting in trouble because they were they were burning their cocks on the chili and then cooling them down in the Frosties.
Yeah. They're like, use the spoon.
Dude, Wendy's does have I think Wendy's might have the most
fuckable logo girl.
Well,
yeah.
Wrong. No, obviously it's the fucking Hamburglar.
Oh,
yeah, he ain't Grimace.
I thought you were gonna say what's the one that looks like me, Grimace?
Dude, imagine getting up all in that grussy. I say, give me that Grimace shake, bitch. Tie him up.
What?
Torture him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of, there's a new guy.
A new fry guy?
No, there's a new Epstein.
Oh, a doer or a flight?
A financier who's tortured women with the help of another woman.
Oh, okay.
Who works for George Soros. He's George Soros's money guy.
Oh, sure there is. Did fucking Trump and Cash just come up with that today?
So former Wall Street financier Howard Howie Rubin was arrested this month. And
before we make any guesses about him.
Oh, yes. We don't
know. That's just a name.
Yes, that could just be a stage name for his financiering.
Yeah, it's not that all financiers who rape children are Jews. No one is saying that. These
were regular women. He was trafficking and doing torture. What he would do is his assistant would get these women to his building, and he had this torture center in his building where he had a full-on crucifix, and he would drug them and tie them to the crucifix, and then he'd electrocute their genitals.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did they leave, or did he murder them?
No, they left. There's like, but
But were they drugged to the point they don't remember or something?
he would do like a toy box killer thing where he would do a mix of drugs where they're in and out and they can barely remember when they leave.
Dear God.
Yeah.
He was just caught?
He was just caught. He was just arrested in September 2025. But just like Epstein, he had a civil case in 2017 that he lost. So people knew about, like, people who were in the know knew about this.
This is what happens when you get too much money. Life stops meaning anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's just no friction in your life and you just have to create fucking like anything for like a little bit of adrenaline.
So he would text. So his assistant was Jennifer Powers. She was the one who would get the women. And then they would text about it. He'd be like, yeah, that was a rough one. I really had this bitch crying or whatever. And then he would be like, I think I need some more power and some more volts for my zapper or whatever he would say.
So wait, and the woman wasn't in the room for this? She just bring the women there?
Yeah, she would just bring them there.
And what did she get out of it? Was she getting
money?
Paid?
She's probably getting more money, and she's probably a sick fuck.
How much money would someone have to offer you to bring in one woman that you hated to a torture chamber?
I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
$1 billion. $1 billion. And it's, let me try and think of a woman you fucking hate. We don't have to name her. Just, is there someone Tim isn't.
I don't really hate anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it for $1 billion because everyone always gets caught.
Okay, let's take getting caught off the table. It's a one-time thing. You have reasonable certainty you won't get caught.
I don't know. I feel like in my heart,
$1 billion.
I feel like in my heart of hearts, I couldn't do it, but I might be able to. I don't know.
All you have to do is bring them to the room and tell them that they're going to get to meet a billionaire. That's all you're doing.
And I get $1 billion?
And you get $1 billion.
And then once they get into the room, it's me and I have to torture.
And then you're tortured.
I don't know. I don't know. In this hypothetical, could you do it?
Let me think if there's someone I hate that much.
There's no one I hate that much that I'd want to even.
But even so, it's $1 billion. Like, is one woman's scary experience worth like me being able to like, fix malaria or whatever I wouldn't do anyway, but like theoretically could?
Well, like, okay, so here's my thought.
Yeah.
My life, I'm pretty happy normally all of the time now, and I don't really have any money. But then I'd have this looming over my head forever that I had led a woman into torture and possibly death.
Yeah, but you also let a ball slip out of your hands. You have a lot to think about.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't know if that constant guilt for the rest of my life is worth $1 billion.
And to think that this guy is paying to do it.
I know. He's paying this woman. So here's the allegation. So this was interesting. This isn't part of the news. I found a really good.
No, this is the news.
No, I found a really good news story. The allegation is from 2009 to 2019. Rubin and Powers allegedly ran a trafficking network targeting women, including former Playboy models. Including former Playboy models. Former prosecutors state that Rubin used his wealth to lure women.
That's crazy because Playboy models have their pussies insured.
Yeah. No. Well. I don't think that's true.
They certainly do. Heather Locklear had her legs insured. You don't think fucking...
That's Heather Locklear.
Phoebe Philo has her fucking pussy lips fucking...
From Lloyd's of London?
I have no idea.
That's who does that. Lloyd's of London insured Jennifer Aniston's ass for $1 million.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah. I don't think they do that.
I bet they fucking do.
Rubin, so he lured them to luxury hotels and later a penthouse apartment in Manhattan. He had a quote-unquote dungeon. A one-bedroom in Rubin's penthouse was allegedly soundproof, painted red, and equipped with bondage equipment, including an electrocution device. According to the indictment, he allegedly brutalized women beyond their consent.
Tim, you have a hard-on.
I do not. Do not. Stop doing that. You did that last night, dude. Stop doing that.
It's very funny.
It is funny, but I don't like it.
Tim hates getting hard-ons. You heard it here first.
No, that's not what I was saying. God damn you. Quit saying it. Like last night I was
Tim loves to eat shit and hates to get hard. Back to you at the studio.
Okay. Inflicting physical and psychological trauma. He allegedly disregarded safe words and continued the violence.
Disregarded safe words, so they had safe words?
Yeah.
He established a safe word and then ignored it? That's so funny,
Well,
actually.
that's even more fun to do.
She's like, potato chip! Potato chip!
Even when the women were unconscious or otherwise unable to object, and Rubin is accused of using non-disclosure agreements to threaten victims with legal consequences and public shaming if they spoke out. The indictment alleges that Rubin and Powers spent at least $1 million to fund the operation. In addition, prosecutors noted that Powers, who made millions working for Rubin, never reported her wages to the IRS.
She got componed?
Yeah, she got componed.
Nobody heard that.
Well, in
Nobody
this
heard
situation,
that but
it is
you.
a compone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she got caponed. Because I'm like, also like, she must have ratted. She must have gotten caponed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't even know how you prove that. But because it's like, how do they know, even when they were passed out and they couldn't say no, he kept going unless she said that?
Well, here we go. Federal agents arrested Rubin in his home in Fairfield, Connecticut on September 26th. So just a few days ago, he was indicted by a grand jury in Brooklyn and is facing trafficking charges. If convicted, he and Powers face a minimum of 15 years in prison to life. So I think a couple of the women came forward because they said they have at least a dozen or more victims.
Brutal.
Yeah. So that's
Brutal.
pretty bad.
Can you imagine becoming like a woman who gets to grace Playboy, like the peak of being a woman, and then they do you like that?
Yeah. A lot of people would say the peak of being a woman is motherhood, but you say Playboy.
Dude.
Well, that's good, Myka. That's really good.
I honestly think being a mother is like the worst part about being a woman.
Yeah, yeah, I know you do.
That's got to be the fucking worst. You're like, either you can get a shit ton of money and have everyone love and adore you, or your body can be fucking ruined and then everyone who comes out of it hates your guts.
Yeah, and you probably don't have a very good chance of getting on Playboy anymore.
No, that's right.
All right, well, that was it, Myka, for catching up. What do we got hot take wise?
Hot take, Summer in the City. This one is fun. Let me find it. Sorry, I had to have the, okay. It's from Am I the Asshole?
Oh.
Am I the asshole for telling a kid to shut up on the plane?
It's tough because in a lot of people's minds, you're a hero, but it's hard. It's hard because, like, if you're on a plane, I feel like if you're on a plane and someone's playing their phone out loud, I feel like you're allowed to tell them to stop.
Which you would never do, by the way.
No one would ever do. I mean, some people would do it. Some Midwest people.
No, I'm saying you would never do it.
Absolutely not. People who live like that have nothing to lose. So I don't engage with them at all. I don't know. I need to hear more. Right now, I'm leaning towards yes, because I feel like it could have been one of those things where the kid's messing with his sister or something and going, nah, 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 nah.
Before we get into it, is there an age that you think is appropriate and or inappropriate to yell at someone else's kid?
10.
You think 10 and over?
10
Fine?
and over in a public situation, if they're being annoying on purpose,
yeah,
you can say shut up. I still think it's not right to do, really, ever. You should yell at the parent instead of the child.
Okay.
You should say, hey, can you get your kid to shut the fuck up?
Yeah, good point. All right, today I went on holiday with my wife. Ugh, just say vacation, you loser.
They're probably from freaking Europe.
In front of us, there were 3 kids with the mother sitting on the row parallel to them.
Okay.
All right. 2 of the slightly older kids, 10 to 12 years old, were well behaved, but the youngest, 8 to 9 years old, was such a spoiled little monster, shouting and screaming if he would not get what he wanted, not listening to the mother to stay quiet or in his seat or for taking off, pressing against the seat in front of him with his legs, and so on. I was irritated and appalled by the bad behavior, and I looked at my wife with my eyes in disbelief since the mother tried to keep him under control. The flight took off. He gets his iPad, watches cartoons. I have my headphones on and fall asleep. But when we land, we had to wait for a while, and the kids started screaming and shouting and throwing a tantrum, and I had enough. So I sat up, looked at him and said, "Yo, kid, you need to shut up."
I don't know if this guy is wrong.
The kid stopped, said nothing, and the mom said, "He's just a kid. But if you cannot control your kid to the point that I hear him through noise-canceling headphones, it's a bit much." In my opinion, I did everyone a favor. Even his siblings were tired of him. And his brother said, "I mean, he's not wrong, but not exactly right."
Wow.
You know when you're getting told that you're inappropriate by a fucking 12-year-old that you fucked up.
Kind of, but also, if someone at some point yells at your kid that they need to shut up after a consistent amount of outbursts, then you need to take a look in the mirror as a parent and be like, that's embarrassing.
Well, here's the thing. Why were all the kids sitting next to each other and she's in a row alone? You take one of the older kids, have them sit alone, and you sit next to your obnoxious kid.
She hates them and doesn't want to be around them, of course.
Well, that's why she should have been yelled at. There is one edit.
Okay.
After reading some of the comments, my wife brought to my attention that the kid is younger. In her opinion, the kid is 4.
Okay.
He said, "I don't believe so, since the kid was articulate in his speech and knew how to use an iPad. Then again, I have no kids, so maybe deduct some years."
Kids know how to use iPads,
kids know how
baby.
to use an iPad.
All kinds of 2-year-olds are using goddamn iPads. This motherfucker's
That's
a dumbass.
the age. Everyone in the comments is like, a 2-year-old can talk and use an iPad. Isn't that insane to think that the kid's maybe 8 and it's 4? I feel like that's a crazy disparity.
If the kid is 4, you can't yell at the kid.
No.
That's crazy. But that's funny that the kid is probably 4 now.
I know.
That's really funny.
It's really funny. But the thing is, like, at 8 is kind of close to the age that you said was appropriate.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, a lot of people in the comments, some of them was like, "I'm a special development teacher and I have kids of my own."
Of course they are. Of course, a bunch of special development teachers are going to chime in and be like, "He's probably autistic."
That's not what they said.
Oh.
They were like, at some point, they need to learn from people outside of their family that their behavior is inappropriate. And that's
good.
They're like, yeah, like kids are used to like not believing their parents or like fucking with their parents.
Yeah.
But when like they get very embarrassed when so they're like, that's really helpful socially to chastise another person's kid. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, to embarrass a kid in front of everyone in their family.
I was like, all I need is a special ed teacher say so, and I will fucking humiliate every kid I see.
I mean, I was a full adult, but I'll still never forget about when the woman said, "Was that you?" when someone did a big fart on the airplane. God damn, I think about that all the fucking time.
Well, and that you did that on purpose to annoy her.
I didn't fart on the airplane. Myka, quit blaming me for stuff today.
It's unclear by your story how it related. I was trying to tie it back.
Oh, well, I was saying she was shaming me publicly on a plane.
Right.
So that relates perfectly.
Yeah, but
it's not unclear how it related. It was on an airplane and
no,
she was
we're comparing someone who needs to learn a lesson versus someone who's just being a bitch.
I'm just saying. No, I was saying you'll never forget.
Yeah. Yeah, so I do think it caused trauma, and I hope it did.
All right, good. Myka.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, wait, I hate this.
It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin.
Right.
I'm an ER doctor. Oh, this is from the New York Post. I'm an ER doctor, and people always ask about the weirdest things I've pulled out of a patient's butt. This is my craziest story.
The New York Post is doing this in the year of our Lord 2025?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been hearing these stories since I was in elementary school.
I read this one. It's pretty good. I'm an ER doctor, and I've gone viral revealing the most outrageous objects I've ever removed from a patient's butt. Chicago emergency doctor Kenji Oyasu, I think.
Who cares? Move it along.
Shared that a common problem he encounters whenever I tell people I'm an emergency room doctor, they always ask me two things. What's the sickest thing you've ever seen? And what's the weirdest thing you've ever pulled out of someone's butt?
These people don't have fucking Reddit.
Well, as a veteran...
And we were also repeating ourselves. Move it along.
As a veteran of the strange... here he goes. A guy came in with a complaint of a personal problem, which I always know usually means there's something in his butt.
Yeah.
There's so many ads. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. This thing is absolutely killing me. The unidentified patient confessed to the doctor that he and his girlfriend got a little crazy last night and put something up there, but were unable to remove it. The unspecified something was truly sensational.
A candle.
Oh, yeah.
Or what if it was a room diffuser? and it was like one of those sticks and it just scented the room with ass. Ass and fart.
Oh my God.
Because you know they go into the oils and it emanates?
Yeah.
They should make ass diffusers.
And a little trail of smoke comes out of your ass.
Yeah.
This was a Yankee candle.
Yeah, they couldn't Yankee it back out.
No, they could not. And not the mini stocking stuffer variety.
No, the giant ass stuffer variety.
I'm talking about the desktop jar, and not just the top, but the whole damn thing.
See, now when you start putting glass up your asshole...
One man, one jar style, of course. But if the candle's still in there, it should preserve the glass. Like the pressure shouldn't break the glass if the wax is still in there. If the glass is hollow, that's when it can break.
You want to know the thing is though, like if it was just the candle, they could have melted it out.
Right.
You just light the wick and wait.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do that. If you fart, the flame will go right up your intestines and kill you.
That's not...
It's true. I wrote a viral article about that in 2015.
What research did you do for this viral article? Came up with the idea?
It was probably the post.
The question now becomes how to get it out. And really for things that are really big, you can't just grab them and pull them out, because the suction causes a vacuum and pulls it back in.
That's what I'm saying about the flame, but go on.
To remove an object like this, you have to paralyze the patient with an anesthesia, put them on a ventilator, and then give them a medication that relaxes every muscle in their entire body. Damn. Owasu added that after identifying it as a candle obstruction, he and his staff placed bets on what the scent would be.
That's funny. What was it? Wait, let's place a bet.
Okay.
I know. I'm going to say it's Monday Morning Majesty.
You got to think to the time that we're in now.
Oh,
because this happened in October.
Okay, apple cider vinegar.
No, it was Rumpkin Spice Latte. It was pumpkin spice. This time I won the bet pumpkin spice. It was October. Easy guess, he said.
Wow. They love those PSLs.
Yeah. And it's
P-assholes.
According to a 2023 study by the American Journal of Emergency Medicine, nearly 4,000 people are hospitalized with foreign objects in their rectum every year. 4,000.
2023 was a terrible year.
Of these reported cases, the average age of the patient visiting, guess the average age.
43.
Myka, that is exactly correct. It's 43 years old.
I'm like, how long would I have to be alive to get so bored I had to stick a candle up my fucking asshole?
Nearly 78% of the patients were male.
That was incredible guess.
And 40% of the patients did actually require hospitalization. That's a lot.
The worst one I ever heard of was a light bulb. Talk about a bad idea. You know, when it goes... Well, I sat on it for a while.
I bet you fucking did. Over half of the foreign bodies were sexual objects, including vibrators, anal beads, and other sex toys, while the remaining items were less obvious. Just think of the man who had to be rushed into the emergency room after getting a can of deodorant stuck in his butt. It's to make his fart. He had a date.
Yeah, can you imagine you fart and a fucking like Old Spice comes out? Winterborn or whatever the fuck.
Stranger still, in 2022, a French senior citizen left doctors shell-shocked when he arrived with a World War I artillery shell lodged in his rectum.
Dear God. Was it live?
It led to the hospital being partially evacuated due to a bomb scare concern.
That is very funny.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's it. That's this week's news.
Isn't it? Honestly, though, if you're gonna be a terrorist,
it is the funniest way to
That is the funniest way. Oh, you want to, what's the word? When you
disengage?
When you're trying to whatever a bomb.
De-arm?
Yeah, disarm. We got there. Yeah, okay, you could disarm the bomb, but you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it, she said.
Wow, good job, Mike. It really took you a while to get there.
Yeah.
Speaking of shoving stuff up your butt,
and then you blow it up anyway, and you get your shit everywhere.
You get your shit rocked.
That's right.
Speaking of stuff up your butt, it's time for plugs.
That was a good segue.
Yeah.
Let's see. I come to see my social media at MYKAFOX on all social medias. I've been fucking slaying it over on Threads, even getting a couple of likes on Twitter, formerly known as X. And of course, go check out my OnlyFans at _Fox_whole spelled with a 0 to make the hole bigger.
That's good. Check me out at hot_comic69 on Instagram, of course, and you can check me out on the Patreon at patreon.com/great hang, where we get an extra episode of something every week. We just had, we recently had Brent Trehune on. We had friend of the show, Tom Takar, and expecting father, Tom Takar on.
I can't wait to have the baby on.
We're going to have the baby on soon.
I'm going to tell to shut the fuck up.
No, Myka, no. It's going to be a smart, learned baby.
Yeah, Tom, I swear to God, if your baby isn't headphoned and iPadded when I visit it, I'm going to be pissed.
I'm doing my plugs.
Okay.
And Myka and I were on B&Ian recently, so you can check that out coming up here in the month of October. I think it should be out towards the end of the month. So check that out. But with that, Myka, it's time. We got to give some people a little bit of advice here. I found a good one. I think this one's good for you.
Oh.
My coworker's stealing my lunch. How do I confront?
Nah, you don't. You put fucking diarrhea medicine in it at the end.
That's my thought, too. You got to poison your lunch. I keep a stash of homemade lunches in the office fridge. Curry, pasta. I spend hours prepping, but someone's been swiping them and it's been driving me nuts. Last week, my labeled container of spicy beef stir fry vanished and I saw a coworker eating something suspiciously similar. I don't want to start drama because I'm a part of a small team, but this is the third time and I'm fed up. How do I call them out without making the office vibe awkward? And I'm not about to visit my food all day. Should I confront them directly or leave a passive aggressive message or talk to my manager without sounding petty? So this person doesn't even want to poison them at all.
You know what I say?
What?
I got 2 words for this motherfucker.
What's up?
Glitter bomb.
You can't glitter bomb your office. You're going to get fired if you glitter bomb your own office. No. That would be really funny, though.
Glitter bomb. He doesn't eat it. He just, next thing you know who opened your food because they're covered in fucking glitter.
Yes. And you go, oh my God, this guy eats fucking glitter.
Yeah.
What a sick.
What else do you eat? Dog shits?
Yeah. Where were you all weekend? The furry convention, you glitter eating fuck?
That's right. Oh, what, did you hit the strip club on your lunch break?
Yes, this guy was at the strip club.
Right. Eating a stripper's asshole.
He ate a stripper's asshole and a brat. The strip club in Indy had good brats.
How do you know?
Because I would go and eat the brats there all the time with my buddy Eddie.
Yeah. Sorry, Eddie.
PT Show Club. Shout out to the PT Show Club brats. The strippers were mid, but the brats were good.
Tim.
Then we would go
gay ass comment.
What do you mean?
Fucking, you're like, for some reason I wasn't into the pussies, but these things that looked like dicks were delicious.
They were good.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that wasn't that good of an advice because I knew we were both going to say poison the person, but I just thought it would be fun to bring up. And
Well, you didn't come up with Glitter Bomb.
no, Glitter Bomb was good. Glitter Bomb is funny, and it is a thing that will get you fired quick from your job.
Wait, why would it get you fired?
Because you created a glitter bomb that got glitter everywhere, and it's so hard to get out, and now your office is covered in glitter.
I think your bar for what gets a person fired is like out of whack. Have you ever heard of anyone getting fired for glitter?
No, but I've never heard someone do a glitter bomb.
You don't know what happens at jobs, do you?
Well, I know that work needs to happen,
Yeah.
and that glitter doesn't need to be out and about. It would cause a big distraction.
You know what else causes a big distraction? Eating my spicy beef stir fry.
My spicy? Oh, my spicy foodie gone. Oh, you ate all my spicy food.
Honestly, if you label it spicy beef stir fry, it sounds like you're telling a person what they can have for lunch.
No, I think they...
Why are you labeling it with the name of the food? You know what's in there. You made it.
I think they labeled it their name. I think they put their name on it, dumbass.
They said I labeled it spicy beef stir fry. Also, that sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, it does. Oh, for a stripper's ass, of course.
That's right.
Oh, shit. My
Tim.
volume's on. I'm looking up. I'm going to get for our next segment. I had it pulled up, but of course it all shuts down like it always does. But you know what our next segment is. Myka, let them know. It's the best segment on the show.
Reviews for the podcast.
This is where we go on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube, and we check out to see if there are any new reviews. We had a review on Apple Podcasts. I have not looked at Spotify yet, but we have a lot of comments on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, leave us a comment. Of course, we read absolutely all of them. And we've got a few this week. Let's see if we have anything on Spotify first. I'm pulling it up now. Wheelchair Assault was the name of the episode from Tappy McTapper.
Wheelchair Assault wasn't the name of the episode.
I tried 3 different.
Oh.
I did a thing. YouTube allows you to make 3 different.
I see.
So you saw a different one where it said Myka has no energy, maybe? Yeah. So on YouTube, you're allowed to make 3 different titles and 3 different things, and I did it to see if it would drive up engagement.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. We had the same amount of engagement as normal.
Well, maybe talking about it'll help.
What, doing something boring?
Yeah.
You think being boring will help?
Yeah.
Tappy McTapper says first, and then there was no second. So
still a win.
Yep, and Fly in the House, Greg said first on that one, so I didn't read that last week. But now let's get to YouTube, where if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe, of course, and if you leave a comment, we will read it. Here we go. Let's get to the bottom of these comments. EO said, FEMA camp grocery store in tears, peace sign emoji.
Dude, you'll be in tears if you go there.
I like it. Actually, I hate it in there.
Yeah,
devil emoji. Chuck Space says, love the game show voice, Tim.
No, you don't.
Well, Chuck Space, I love you. And coming up now is our next comment.
What is this segment? Liars and people who accept their lies?
Hughes on says, I wonder what Myka's hair smells like. Hashtag Goo Gang. It's nasty most of the time.
Yeah, I don't even know. I got stumped for a second.
One day,
I was like, hat?
One day a week it smells like shampoo, and the rest of the time it smells like a nasty bitch.
What do you think it smells like right now?
Genius thoughts.
Oh,
Genius thoughts are coming out of it. Matthew Solomon says, Tim's only plug being his upcoming birthday was super sad. Oh, yeah, it's my birthday this week.
You plugged it even when it wasn't even the week?
Yeah. I forgot my birthday's Friday. Hey, so give me some money.
Oh, don't do that.
That's my favorite. My favorite is when sad comedians go on the internet and say, it's my birthday and I've never made it. Can I have money on my Venmo?
Oh, God, so
People
sad.
sent me money for Myka's birthday and I used it to take her out.
That's right. You can do the same for me and I will use it to keep.
Still a great episode as always. Green screen was on point. New Jersey Greg says, oh, thank you. Also, Matthew Solomon, thank you. Except for the first part. Fuck you. New Jersey Greg says, Myka doesn't need energy to be funny. She was great this ep for free. Aww. She is even more funny for money.
Yeah, that's true. Send me. And not because it's send. There's a guy I know who like was a friend of mine and then just decided he was going to become my pay pig and started giving me money. And I was like, well, now we're no longer friends. And every time he would write to me, I just write send.
Damn, that's weird and gross. Tell him
he ruined it.
You were asked to do a show and you asked them for money and they never responded.
Yeah, this guy was like, "Hey, can you be a judge on this thing?" Which means I'd have to be on stage like the whole time, and he didn't offer a payment. And I'm like, how do I get this guy to admit that he's not offering any money for like to be on stage all day? I was like, how long would you like me to be on stage, and what does this pay? So that way he would have to write, I need you to be on stage for an hour and a half for nothing. No surprise, he did not respond.
Wait, did you ever get paid for us judging that roast battle?
Yeah. Did you not?
No.
Loser.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Wait. I'll double check. He usually pays me that night.
What the fuck?
Or the next morning.
Kyle Park says, I feel like Tim got legit mad during this episode. I didn't. Some sort of change of pace. Great app. I never get mad. I never actually get mad on these fucking shows. I've never been mad at my fucking life. I'm just a good actor.
He said with like veins and zits popping out of the side of his head.
They're not popping out. I do have some zits though. God, I got a bad one here.
Yeah.
Man. Holy Christ. I shaved it off the other day, which was always never a good move.
Why didn't you shave this one and that one off?
Myka, don't point at
Dude, it's still wet.
It's not wet at all.
Stop licking your fingers and rubbing.
Stop saying stuff. Whoa, Shellfish says nice. And then he said, oh no, she was the problem.
Who, me?
Probably.
About what?
Everything probably knowing you.
What is he referring to?
I don't know.
Okay.
Derek Gadd says, hell yeah for the algo. And
Thank
Berserk
you.
for Soul says, amen, brother. BP Evelop says, the smoke show bullying the handicapped kid during the news. Big popped in my pants. Hashtag Goo Gang. Russell Mullen says, don't worry about the news segment not going to plan, Tim. The supplementary news segment, a hot take as you call it, was great. As always. Safe. Punch emoji, I guess fist bump emoji, peace sign emoji, dove emoji.
So wait, he was saying hot take is better than the news and that we should stop doing the news?
I don't think that's
I feel
what
like
he
that's
was
what
saying.
I heard.
I think he was just saying that this week's news segment didn't go as well and that the hot take was also the news kind of.
Oh, okay.
Hot Frog Soup says, Tim, will you sing a song about toe? Okay. There is a little cat that gets all the pets. Her name is Toes, and she lays on everything in the house. And sometimes she yells at us when she wants food or when she wants to play or just watch her toys. Toey is a little cat who gets all the pets in the house. And she's a very fluffy cat, yeah. I have toxoplasmosis. That's why I can sing this whole song. All right, there we go. There's a song about toe.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Miriam
nice.
Zapata.
Yeah.
She's got another, she's got an update for her advice that she needed.
I was actually thinking about you, Miriam. I was like, I really hope she fucking comes without that fucking dude, unless you got back together with him.
So I purchased the Skankfest tickets. This is from Miriam.
Yep.
Not me. I got a ticket for free. They're both under my name. Skankfest isn't for everybody. Well, yeah, it's for retards only.
Yeah.
And he was the only one who truly appreciated edgy comedy like me. And he's begging me to take him back. We're on a break in parentheses.
Oh, interesting.
The plus is that he can pay for stuff. And if I went with a friend, we would split everything. That's a big plus.
If you don't want to be around him, you're paying with your fucking emotion and energy. And then how much value is your trip going to have if you're being annoyed by this person?
Right. Now, check this out.
Yeah.
This is very last minute, and he paid for his ticket.
Okay.
So she got the tickets, but he already paid for his.
Uh-huh.
So there's that. That's kind of a, I feel like he's got to go kind of thing, maybe. But you're a woman, Myka. This will be better for you to answer.
It depends on why you broke up. First, like partially, like if you are like in any kind of a dangerous situation, then you just need to give him the money for the ticket, or he needs
Well, it doesn't sound
he
like,
needs to eat it. Honestly,
it doesn't sound like he's an actual Skanks fan, so I don't know how dangerous this guy could be.
Yeah,
because their fans are well versed in
Krav Maga.
martial arts, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, stalking, grape. You know, these guys know
Yankee candling.
I could just ghost him and find someone else to commit to this, which is a really big ask. Since I'll be traveling from California, what should I do? Regardless, I'd love to meet both of you. We'd love to meet you too, first of all. Myka, go off now, queen.
If you already paid for the ticket and he's disinvited, so that means the ticket's already covered, and so the person only has to cover their like travel expenses and like shit like that. I don't know. I feel like I don't like the take them back vibe. It never works out when you take them back. I've done take them back multiple times, and it's not Tim. You know what I mean? They eventually.
Oh yeah. Myka's never taken me back.
No.
Only once.
No.
And I've been good ever since.
I don't know any relationship that really lasted after they broke up. And I guess they're out there, of course. But
of course, there's a ton of them.
Oh yeah, Jeff and Chelsea.
They've been on and off for 10 years. Possibly off again now that she's found out Jeff doesn't know how to work a key or door.
And he stunk up at their last apartment so much they had to sell it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I guess it could work out, just not in my experience. Go with your heart. Go with your heart.
All right.
Yeah.
Berserk for Soul says, my favorite power couple in the biz.
That's right.
Thank you, Berserk for Souls. And Greg says, I call top for the DP on the top commenter Miriam at Skankfest. So wait.
Oh, dear Lord.
But then you have to look
Miriam, don't come.
But also, if you're top in a DP, you only get to look at the woman's back and then into another man's eyes who's on bottom.
Wait.
So, like, if a woman's riding a guy, right?
Okay.
Well, I guess.
Wait, I thought if you're on top, you're in the P, and if you're on the bottom, you're in the A, in a DP. Oh, or both go into the pussy?
Well, that's double, Myka.
I feel like if I've got a dick in my pussy and my ass, I'm getting doubly penetrated. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I mean.
I'm saying that counts.
Okay, well, so that's how I'm thinking too. But if a woman is on top of a guy and her ass is up, right? And then you're on top sticking your... Here's the thing. This is going to get us... We're going to get like limited to cut this
out. Already we gave this fucking freak too much attention. Don't even read this comment.
All I'm saying is if you're the top, you're going to be looking in another man's eyes. And if you want to do that, that's on you. But that's not what our Christian country is about.
But if you're on the bottom, then you're also looking in another man's eyes, or the top would have no one's eyes to look into.
No, you can look at the lady's eyes when you're on the bottom because the lady's looking down at you. I get it. But on top, you have to look around the lady and into the guy's eyes, and you have to keep trying to get his attention by winking and blowing kisses at him.
No, you look down at your junk. You've never done this.
You've never done it either, apparently.
But I would know how to do it.
Oh, some things just come natural to others, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'd hate to other you. Myka, you don't have a dead person this week, do you?
No. I mean, I don't know his name, but the guy who shot up the church is pissing me off.
All right, fuck you, dude.
He died, right?
I don't know.
I think he died.
A lot of them die.
Yeah, I just listen, when you shoot up a church, now you've like made Christian people feel like they have something worth fighting for, and I hate that.
Yeah. Like,
don't just let them do their fucking dumb shit in a closed situation, and no one will pay attention to them and no one will talk to them. You don't need angry Christians. Angry Christians throughout history have been a blight on society. Stop riling them up, you fucking shooter, rotten piss.
Also, the other guy who shot up the ICE detention center and only shot the detainees and none of the ICE people, and also the fact that the FBI wrote anti-ICE on his bullet, like in the most staged way I've possibly ever seen in my life. Bro, Have a direct message if you're going to do it. Don't just do it and then people have to speculate if you're right wing or left wing. Everyone have your direct message on what you're doing. I say stop shooting altogether.
No. You already put your claim in. You have a direct message. Put it in the cloud.
Yes, put it in the cloud. But anyways, fuck you, dude. Don't be shooting up these damn detainees. They're fucking victims here, you fool. Unbelievable.
Whoa, Tim.
Dude, all these ICE videos straight up piss me off. These
God,
people,
you are so woke, and that is so sexy.
It is. I'm not even that woke.
Man. It's not even performative. You really care.
I do really care. If I saw some ICE people right now, I'd keep on walking. That's how much I care.
You know there was an ICE raid right outside?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah, I spray painted.
Yeah.
ICE was here 9/13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'd keep walking. I'd be like, no, ICE. Stop. Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I got it. So wait, the ICE guy got killed too?
He killed himself, I think.
All right. Well,
that's it. That's the show, Myka. We've done it. We've done a whole show with one interruption from Karen.
Yeah, from you.
Well, from me for fucking up as well as the producer.
Yeah. Is she mad?
She said it was her fault. I'm sure she just is upset with herself and probably mad at me.
She's probably mad at herself for not making sure you knew what you were doing because you're an idiot.
Yeah, it never helps.
All right, signing off. It is I, a woman who is happy to tell your kids to shut the fuck up. Honestly, if you have trouble talking to them or ever reprimand them in a sing-songy voice, don't do that. Be stern with them. They need to hear it. It is me, a woman who hopes you have a magical Monday morning.
Wow.
And a pumpkin spice latte afternoon. It is Timmy's girlfriend, Toey's mom, who I think I heard meow at the door.
Uh-oh.
And your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
And signing off, it is I, the greatest man to have ever lived. A man who didn't totally screw up the Only Feehans podcast. It is your Patreon dad at patreon.com/greathang, your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. And we hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.